Okay, we'll do today's story. Come to the end of this wonderful book, volume 2 of Bedarke Chassidim, Rabbi Yel's Verbringenish and Shabbos tables and Shiurim. It's actually related a little bit, but we're learning. So Yel says in his youth, his childhood rather, in Tel Aviv, so they were under the British, still under the British. This is before 1948. So there were many times that there was they would impose at night, you can't go out, no, a curfew. And the British would be searching the streets for members of the underground, the Lechi, you all know the history, the various factions. So it was dangerous to be on the street. As children, so for us, this was a freiliche time, peering through the windows to see what's going on in the street. So Reb Chaim Shalbrook, who was the teacher, he would gather us together and stop us from looking out the window and tell us stories. So we always waited, we looked forward to the curfew, because the curfew was when the Reb Chaim Shal would tell us stories. So Rabbi has an extraordinary memory and detail. Relates some of the stories that Reb Chaim Shal told them during the curfew. It's 1947, 46 in Tel Aviv. So he says like this, we'll begin the story. It's a beautiful story. The told us Yaakov Yosef. Rabbi Yaakov Yosef Katz was a Kohen, one of the greatest Talmidim of the Baal Shem Tov. He wrote many Svarim. It was famous as the told us Yaakov Yosef. And other Svarim as well. And he is the progenitor of many Chassidic dynasties, the descendant from him. And from the Gedolei Talmid of Baal Shem Tov, he was completely mufshir, completely divorced from Inyana Ilam Hazeh. After he wrote his book, Told Us Yaakov Yosef, he came to the conclusion that a person ought to pay everything he has in order to get teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. And therefore he sold his Svarim for a very high price. You just pay a few dollars and get, this is worth all the treasures of the world. So he charged a very high price. And the story is very illustrative of the very early raw days of Chassidus and who they were. And it's like, this is the level of like, Oyer and Mayim. So the Seder was that if the authors of books, how were they sold? There's no bookstores. So they would go around from the towns and they would sell their books. So they'd come to the shul and then they would go to the homes selling their wares. So it happened once, the Toldos came to a certain town and he's selling his sefer. Now there was someone who looked at the sefer, he said, it's beautiful. No, how much is it? So he told him the price. Forget it, he's not buying it. Toldos got very upset. Kpeda means he was, Kpeda means he has a charge against this person. Criticism. And the whole city, they're not ready to pay for teachings of the Baal Shem Tov. So we'll continue the story based Hashem tomorrow. What happened as a result of his Kpeda?